Dritter in der Liga in der Vorsaison qualifiziert. Al-Hilal Meister und Vize-Pokalsieger gleichzeitig. Al-Fayha, also die ja schon im Finale stehen, hatte sich als Pokalsieger qualifiziert und Ittihad als Zweiter in der vergangenen Saison. Und auch der unparteiische, jemand mit Rang und Namen, Danny Makeli aus den Niederlanden, erfolgreicher Schiedsrichter in Europa. In der Champions League in der Saison gepfiffen, unter anderem den FC Bayern gegen den FC Barcelona, auch bei der Weltmeisterschaft im Einsatz. Also, auch da ein großer Name. Schauen wir aufs Personal bei Al-Nassr. 2 Wechsel gibt's. Der nennenswerteste im Kasten, David Ospina, hat sich ja verletzt, fällt noch mindestens einen Monat aus. Da hat man nachgelegt. Agustin Rossi kommt aus Argentinien, feiert heute sein Debüt zwischen den Pfosten, ersetzt Al-Akidi, der da am vergangenen Sonntag der Stellvertreter war, und Al-Najeh vorne links für Rareb neu drin, und auch Ittihad mit 2 Wechseln. Shankiti ersetzt Al-Olayan hinten rechts und Al-Obud für Kamara im offensiven Mittelfeld. Gemeinsam mit den Fans, Ittihad, die Tigers, sie sind bereit für dieses zweite Halbfinale im Saudi Supercup. Ja, schon vor Anpfiff mit den Anweisungen. Gehen wir rein in diese Partie. Al-Nassr in Grau in Halbzeit 1 von links nach rechts. Das erste Foulspiel. Offensivakteur. Der Mann für alle Standards mit der Rückennummer 10. Martinez. Kein Problem für Marcelo Grohe im Kasten. 36 Jahre mittlerweile alt, hat deutsche Wurzeln. Schon 2 A-Länderspiele für Brasilien absolviert im Jahre 2015. Fahne bleibt unten. Das ist der Topstar, Hamdallah. Mit ganz viel Verzögerung. Knappe, aber wohl richtige Entscheidung. Natürlich verzerrt das Bild in dieser Bewegung. Die Schulter wohl schon in der gegnerischen Hälfte. Hamdallah da ganz vorne drin. Er ist der Rekordtorschütze, aber nicht bei seinem aktuellen Club bei Ittihad, sondern bei Al-Nassr, beim heutigen Gegner, zwischen 2018 bis 2022 unter Vertrag. Und jetzt hört mal auf diese Quote. 108 Spiele, 112 Tore und 24 Assists. Also brutal. Ronaldo. Schleife. Der Auftakt am Sonntag, ja, vielleicht nicht mit dem Torerfolg, CR7, aber man hat gesehen, dass er Spaß am Fußball hat hier. Einige Showeinlagen geliefert und er wird natürlich immer wieder gesucht, natürlich. Eine Sache ist klar, er ist hier nur geliehen von den Boca Juniors und das auch nur bis Sommer. Dann läuft sein Vertrag in Argentinien nämlich aus, schließt sich Flamengo an. Also sein Wechsel nach Brasilien, er steht schon fest. Dann Luis Gustavo. Martinez und Talisca, der Top-Torjäger. Talisca, immer noch Talisca. Super gefährlicher Mann. Talisca mit diesen auffälligen Haaren. 28 Jahre alt. Haben viele ja damals nicht so verstanden, dass er von Benfica mit nur 24 Jahren nach China ging. Hätte vielleicht auch in den großen europäischen Ligen was reißen können. Schauen wir auf die Ecke von Martinez. Alujami. Fantastischen Namen. Also, wenn etwas brasilianisch klingt, dann er. Romarinho. Super. Kriegt hier die Hacke von Al-Ujami gegen das Knie, Schrägstrich gegen das Schienbein. Fankultur hier in Saudi-Arabien, das sehen wir auch heute wieder eindrucksvoll. Sie ist deutlich anders, als sich das vielleicht viele von euch vorstellen. Es gibt hier organisierte Fans, sogar Ultragruppen. Natürlich nicht zu vergleichen mit dem deutschen Fußball. Aber dieser ganze Fußball in Saudi-Arabien wurde von vielen ja auch immer als absoluter Untergang für Ronaldos Karriere bewertet. Natürlich ist das ein Rückschritt, von den großen Clubs aus den Top 5 europäischen Ligen wegzugehen. Aber diese saudische Liga, der saudische Fußball, er ist nicht dieser Operettenfußball, wie zum Beispiel in Katar oder in anderen Golfstaaten. Also schon in der Region die kompetitivste Liga. Kein Foulspiel, sagt Napoli. Madu. Luis Gustavo, auch er ja bekannt aus der Bundesliga. Champions League-Sieger mit dem FC Bayern. Insgesamt 245 Mal in der Bundesliga gespielt. Hoffenheim und Wolfsburg seine weiteren Stationen. Durchaus mal bekannt für die offene Schere, Luis Gustavo. War immer so ein bisschen zwischen Genie und Wahnsinn. Viel Ballbesitz für Al-Nassr in dieser Anfangsphase. Natürlich wird immer wieder Hamdallah gesucht, da vorne drin. Talisca mit Ronaldo. Und jede Aktion frenetisch bejubelt vom Anhang. Martinez mit Flanke natürlich in Richtung ihres Kapitäns, ihres neuen Kapitäns. Ja, und auch mit 37 Jahren das feine Füßchen. Er hat es noch, Cristiano Ronaldo. Gute Aktion. Platz für Ittihad. Das könnte ganz schnell gefährlich werden. Aber Al-Ujami gut und konzentriert in der Rückwärtsbewegung. Verdächtig. Abdulrahman Al-Ugut. Da sehen wir es nochmal, diese Abseitsposition. Klar und deutlich. Aber Ittihad weiter defensiv konzentriert und immer wieder mit dem Versuch, Nadelstiche zu setzen. Im Zentrum ist ganz viel Platz für Romarinho. Hamdallah gerät er etwas zu kurz. Aber Al-Nassr darf gewarnt sein. Ob dieses schnellen Umschaltspiels. Sehr trickreich unterwegs in dieser Anfangsphase, Cristiano Ronaldo. Dann in den Rückraum. Und der rutscht ihm mal ordentlich ab. Abdullah Al-Kaibari. Trotzdem gibt es Applaus von Rudi Garcia. Super aktiver Coach. Super erfahrener Mann, auch zuvor ja in Lyon, Marseille und bei der Roma an der Seitenlinie. Romarinho, Ittihad führt. ...15. Minute, die Tigers gehen in Führung und Nuno Espirito Santo, ja, der kann ruhig etwas mehr aus der Haut gehen. Und es ist dasselbe Muster, bei dem AlNassr schon am Wochenende gegen Ettifaq immer wieder anfällig war. Damals fehlte es an der individuellen Klasse des Gegners. Heute sieht das schon etwas anders aus. Der Doppelpass zwischen Hamdallah und Al-Obud und dann läuft Romarinho ein und steht genau da, wo er stehen muss. Entwischt seinen Gegenspieler und drückt das Leder vorbei an Rossi. Dani Makeli. Scheint so, als würde da noch mal kurz drauf geschaut werden. Und der Treffer zählt. Ich habe auch nichts gesehen, was irgendwie abseits verdächtig aussah. Hier ging es wohl um eine mögliche Abseitsposition von Al-Obud. Und der erste Rückstand für Cristiano Ronaldo im neuen Dress. Das Testspiel vor einer Woche gegen PSG, ja nicht mit AlNassr, sondern mit den Riyadh All-Stars, eine Mischung aus Spielern von AlNassr und Al-Hilal. Das zählen wir mal nicht dazu. Tarek mit dem Foulspiel gegen Martinez. Also Anfangsviertelstunde ist durch und Ittihad führt im King Fahd Stadium gegen AlNassr, die zwar deutlich mehr vom Spiel haben, mehr Ballbesitz, aber die selbst noch nicht so richtig gefährlich geworden sind. Ittihad auf der anderen Seite immer wieder mit Nadelstichen, immer wieder gut im Umschaltspiel. Immer wieder mit genau den Spielzügen, bei denen AlNassr anfällig und verwundbar ist. Ronaldo. Gustavo. Nächste Flanke. Al-Ittihad ja jetzt schon seit 4,5 Jahren ohne Titelgewinn. Sind ja eines der erfolgreichsten Teams, sowohl national in Saudi-Arabien als auch generell im asiatischen Clubfußball. 8-mal Meister, 9-mal Pokal, dazu 2-mal Champions League-Sieger und das Ganze auch noch Back-to-Back. Aber in der jüngsten Vergangenheit nicht so ganz vom Glück geküsst. Zuletzt blieb man zwischen 1991 und 97 länger ohne Titel. Und dieser Supercup, er wäre ein schneller Weg für die Mannschaft von Espirito Santo. Zu ungenau. Nicht abgepfiffen von Makeli. Aber die ganz große Gefahr strahlt der Tabellenführer noch nicht aus. Auch das sorgt eher für Gefahr in der Defensive. Nächster Konter. Ronaldo. Einfacher Ballverlust. Das darf dir nicht passieren. Martinez macht es unnötig kompliziert, verliert die Kugel prompt. Der Pass ist gar nicht mal so schlecht. Super überraschend da mit dem Außenriss gespielt. Und es bleibt dabei, AlNassr anfällig da in der Innenverteidigung im Duo Al-Amri und Madou. Vor allen Dingen, wenn es darum geht, sich zu drehen. Wenn du den Ball einmal hinter diese Kette spielst, dann präsentieren sie sich nicht so sicher. Und wieder geht's Hamdallah ab gegen Al-Amri. Immer noch Hamdallah gegen alle. Hamdallah, Romarinho. AlNassr alles andere als sicher in der Defensive. Offensiv immer wieder mit schlampigen Ballverlusten und hinten ist das mit zu viel Luft zum Gegner. Gut durchgesteckt. Al-Hassawi, selbes Muster. Diesmal verpasst Romarinho. Aber sie bleiben drauf. Al-Obud. ...25 Minuten rum. Al-Nassr kann froh sein, dass es hier nicht schon 0-2 steht. Hier müssen wir noch mal drauf schauen. Auf diese Szene. Igor Ronaldo. Der da zu Boden ging. Makeli. Das Ganze scheint schon überprüft worden zu sein. Hier nochmal. Das ist für mich kein Foul. Hamdallah gegen Al-Khaibari, aber danach, da kam noch was. Schade, hat die Kamera jetzt nicht mehr drauf. Aber die Tigers weiterhin das deutlich gefährlichere Team. Gustavo. Talisca. Der Doppelpass bis links. Und dann gibt es die erste Verwarnung dieser Partie. Sami Al-Nassr. Übermotiviert. Vielleicht auch mit etwas Frust. Noch nicht wirklich drin im Spiel. Der 25-Jährige. Sehen wir nochmal den bisher einzigen Treffer des Tages. Ein einfacher Doppelpass hebelt die Viererkette aus. Und Romarinho trifft zur Freude der eigenen Fans. Ronaldo super beweglich, holt sich immer wieder die Bälle ab, flexibel, guter Auftritt. Und auch dieser Pass ist gut gespielt, der ist nicht zu lang, den kriegen sie noch mal scharf reingespielt. Und Al-Amri zeigt es an. Männer, was ist los? Al-Nassr bekommt defensiv nicht wirklich einen Fuß in die Tür. immer wieder diese Schnittstellenpässe, die für Gefahr sorgen. Knappe halbe Stunde gleich vorbei. Erste Ecke für seine Mannschaft, Nuno Espirito Santo. Ronaldo. Das ein klares Foul. Von Al-Kaibari. Diese Führung für die Tigers nach 30 Minuten, sie ist absolut verdient. Offensiv, genau mit den richtigen Mitteln, defensiv, super konzentriert und fokussiert. Ronaldo noch gar nicht drin in dieser Partie. Ronaldo, nächster guter Ball. Marinho trifft das leider nicht richtig. Al-Nassr. Super. Was für ein Kontakt. Hamdallah. Haben da eigentlich die Überzahlsituation. Können hier wirklich schon höher fühlen, Ittihad. Der Blick drauf. Hamdallah gegen Al-Amri. Wenn er den Blick für den Mitspieler hat, für den besser postierten, für Bruno Henrique, der da mitgelaufen war, dann kann der völlig frei zum Abschluss kommen. Und hier nochmal diese Szene eben. Ronaldo. Oh, und jetzt geht die Szene weg, aber puh. Auch das sah mir deutlich mehr nach Strafstoß aus als nach einem fairen Einsteigen da. Sie machen Druck. Frühes Pressing. Marcus Gustavo. Es ist ein Mittel, diese Flanken im Spiel von AlNassr, auch wenn wir das in dieser Partie noch nicht gesehen haben. Aber aus dem Halbfeld, den musst du dann schon perfekt beherrschen, so einen Ball, damit das gefährlich wird. Ronaldo verfügt natürlich über die Physis, über die Sprungkraft, um da aus jedem Stockwerk mal irgendwie noch die Pille rauszukratzen. Aber auch das wirkte schon eher verzweifelt. Sie finden auch kein Mittel. Die Jungs von Rudi Garcia. Sie hat. Das ist ein Foul. Da trifft er ihn nämlich schon. Dann unten zwar noch leicht, aber die Berührung vorher, die am Knie, das ist die entscheidende. Gazzi mit Grohe. Für euch habe ich schon mal den Hinweis, dieses Spiel hier in Riyadh, es ist ja nur der Auftakt dieses Pokalabends hier bei Sport Digital Fußball. Direkt im Anschluss haben wir noch das Madrid-Derby für euch im Programm. Viertelfinale der Copa del Rey des spanischen Pokals. Real empfängt Atletico. Also es geht königlich weiter. Sein Ex-Club Cristiano Ronaldo. Und so ein bisschen königlich ist es ja auch hier. Das Wappen von AlNassr, wenn man nicht ganz genau hinschaut, hat Ähnlichkeiten mit dem von Real. Die Verbindung zum saudischen Königshaus, sie ist traditionell sehr eng. Nur halt Riyadh statt Madrid. Nächste Ecke Martinez. Die wird nicht gefährlich. Neuer Anlauf. Das bezeichnet, wenn wir das als gefährlichste Aktion von Al-Nassr in den ersten 40 Minuten betiteln müssen. Keine wirkliche Idee im Spiel, kein Ansatz. Ronaldo ja mit 2, 3, 4 ganz guten Einzelaktionen. Aber so wirklich eingebunden ins Offensivspiel ist er noch nicht. Das macht er gut, Ronaldo. Schlampig gespielt von Luis Gustavo. Es passt ins Bild dieser ersten Halbzeit. Talisca überhaupt nicht drin in dieser Partie. Mit AlNassr. Das ist dann mal gut kombiniert. Sie setzen nach. Spiel läuft weiter. Vorteil angezeigt und dann Ronaldo. Riesengelegenheit. 43. Minute zum ersten Mal Al-Nassr und die laufen hier offenen Auges ins Verderben. Die gute Aktion und dann beinahe der nächste Konter, den sie sich fangen. Romarinho, Szene noch nicht vorbei. Romarinho auf Hamdallah, Hamdallah, 2-0, Ittihad. Die Tigers eiskalt. Vorne verpasst CR7 den Ausgleich. Und hinten sind alle Dämme offen. Und dabei spielt Ittihad ja eigentlich nicht mal perfekt. Weil der Ball vorher schon weg ist. Dann der gute Einsatz da. Und Romarinho, boah, da müssen wir das Lineal mal ganz genau anlegen. Faisal Nasr Al-Qahtani, der Video Assistant Referee. Und der Treffer erzählt. 2:0 für Ittihad. Und das unmittelbar vor der Pause und direkt nach der Mega-Möglichkeit für Al-Nassr. Psychologisch kann es nicht bescheidener laufen für die Mannschaft von Rudi Garcia. Und sie haben verdammt viel Lust an diesem Fußballspiel. Al-Oboud. Hamdallah. Wird sich ärgern, Ronaldo, nach dieser Chance, die er verpasst hat. Sechs Minuten Nachspielzeit. Jetzt gibt es nochmal Gelb. Für Luis Gustavo hier, dieses Einsteigen. Gerade noch gestoppt von Madu. Talisca. Meiner Meinung nach auch auf der falschen Position in diesem Spiel, der auf dem Flügel bringt so eine Physis mit. Kann die Wege frei machen für Ronaldo im Zentrum durch seine Präsenz. Das hat ja auch am Sonntag gegen Ettifaq ganz gut geklappt. Da kam Martinez über den Flügel, Talisca durchs Zentrum, heute genau umgekehrt. Und das zahlt sich bisher noch überhaupt nicht aus. Hier sehen wir nochmal die Möglichkeit für Ronaldo. Zu zentral. Abseits. Al-Oboud. Immer noch Al-Oboud. Pass ist etwas zu scharf in Richtung von Henrique. Aus der Distanz Pity Martinez. Kein Problem für Grohe. Al-Amri schaltet sich mit ein. Gegen Pressing sitzt AlNassr. AlNassr. Und wieder ist das alles andere als konsequent. So ein lascher Außenrisspass, der da verhungert. Aus eigentlich aussichtsreicher Position. Dann ist Pause im King-Fahd Stadium, wenn ich das richtig deute. Nachspielzeit? Nee, ist noch nicht Pause. Nachspielzeit auch jetzt erst vorbei. Aber dann Dani Makeli beendet die erste Halbzeit. Pause im King-Fahd Stadium. 2:0 für den...
Internationaler Spitzenfußball wird präsentiert von Interwetten. So sind wir.
Wallows from AEG presents Ovation Productions and Tap Go TV.
The thing about football and football clubs like this, I'm telling you, without this group of people over here, you have nothing, eh? These guys have been absolutely magnificent. The pressure was on today. And what you have to remember, the most important thing in any football club anywhere in the world is the supporters. Together we are stronger. This belongs to you. This is our pitch.
Gagliardi in northern Italy, Massimo Maccheroni began his football career in the AC Milan youth system before moving to Empoli, with whom he won promotion to Serie A. An outstanding member of the Italian under-21 side, the striker soon caught the attention of several Premier League sides and was signed by Middlesbrough for a club record £8.15 million in July 2002.
Tottenham, Manchester City,
Bolton, Blackburn Rovers, they were all interested.
E poi lì
one
mi
of the
disse
directors at Empoli said that Middlesbrough were
l'attuale
really
direttore
pushing
che era appena
strongly
invitato
forward.
all'Empoli, mi ha detto guarda c'è il Middlesbrough che ti vuole fortemente, di qua di là. E lì allora andai su a Middlesbrough.
So I went to Middlesbrough to visit their stadium and training centre, and I decided to go for it and sign straight away because I thought it would be good for my development.
Perché comunque lo rivedevo
perspective
come una mia crescita, un'esperienza personale sia calcistica che di vita, di conoscere un'altra cultura.
Maccheroni made an immediate impression on his home debut for Borough against Fulham.
What a way to mark your home debut! They're looking sprightly again here with Greening. To Maccheroni! There is no stopping him today.
Ma ricorderò sempre perché comunque è stata
I'll always remember it
era
because
stata
it was
una
a
bella
great game.
partita, mi esordio
My
in
home debut.
casa.
And I scored 2 goals in front of a fantastic crowd. The English fans are really amazing. It was a big deal emotionally for me because those kind of things stay with you.
A promising first season at the Riverside saw Big Mac score 9 goals in 34 Premier League appearances.
Here's Macaroni, who was brought in, and that's one of the pieces of evidence as to why. A sharp finisher when he's on his game. Janino. Oh, Macaroni! 5-1.
Poi è stato, mi hanno sempre accolto bene i tifosi, perché comunque hanno visto che da parte mia, anche se potevo magari sbagliare a volte a livello tecnico, non è mai mancato l'impegno, e quindi i tifosi del Middlesbrough li porterò sempre con me, dentro di me, anche per tutto quello che hanno fatto nei miei confronti.
However, Macaroni didn't enjoy the same kind of relationship with manager Steve McClaren. Despite his first-year performances, he spent much of the following season on the bench before being sent out on loan to Parma and Siena in the 2004-05 campaign. He returned to Middlesbrough the following year, but a first-team place continued to prove elusive.
Mai dato una spiegazione, magari la vedeva diversamente, per come mi avevi preso, per come mi avevi convinto di venire.
At the end of the day, he had bought me and convinced me to come over.
Sono anche un giocatore che gioca all'estero.
I was coming from abroad and faced a few more difficulties,
quindi
so maybe needed a bit more help.
aiutarmi un po' di più.
Macaroni's finest moments at Middlesbrough came towards the end of McClaren's tenure. In the 2006 UEFA Cup quarter-final against Basel, he came on as a substitute and scored a 90th minute winner after Borough had trailed 3-0 on aggregate. And he then went on to top that performance against Steaua Bucharest.
Per poi ripetersi in semifinale, che è stata ancora più bella perché anche lì si perdeva 3-0 e mi mise dentro proprio sul 3-0 per loro. Feci il primo gol subito e come in quarti di finale lo feci anche al 90esimo, il gol vittoria per la finale. Quindi quello penso che sia stata la serata più bella della mia carriera, con la gente con tutta la stadio che ti acclamava.
After McClaren left to manage England in the summer of 2006, a then 35-year-old Gareth Southgate took charge at Borough in what was his first managerial role.
Già da giocatore mi diceva che non capiva perché non giocavo. Quindi da allenatore mi diceva quello che sono passato, io voglio qua con me, io contento.
Yet despite Southgate's assurances, Macaroni remained very much on the fringes.
E chiese alla società di andare via perché non mi sentivo preso un po' in giro.
He finally parted company with Middlesbrough in January 2007 and went on to play for several Italian sides, including a return to Empoli, and also enjoyed a season with Brisbane Roar in the A-League before finally hanging up his boots a year ago at the age of 40. That's by no means the end of his footballing journey, though. He's currently assistant manager at Serie C club Carrarese.
The coaching side of things really fascinates me because I want to try to impose my style of playing. My belief is that you should always try to keep possession of the ball and pass it around as much as possible, because that's when players get to express themselves and create the opportunities that win matches.
We have a good chance now. The game has been developing during the years. The game is much quicker than it was back then. It's nice to know, and it's very important. The club has a good history. All the right stuff, all those things can help you if you really believe in it. I think and hope that we can do it this year.
Champions become legends.
Over the years, the continent of Africa has proven a hotbed for footballing talent. And amongst its 54 countries, the Republic of Cameroon has certainly contributed to that reputation. Competitive, gifted and successful, their impact on world football is irrefutable, with many talented individuals making their mark on the Premier League.
It's a beauty!
The first Cameroonians to compete in the Premier League arrived in January 1999, in the form of Rigobert Song and Marc-Vivien Foé. At the time of his arrival, Foé became the Hammers' most expensive signing. His combative midfield performances would help West Ham to its second highest finish in the club's history, and later make him a fan's favourite at Manchester City. Similarly, former Liverpool and West Ham defender Song won fans over with his strength and all-action style.
He is uncompromising.
Whilst Rigobert would go on to make 58 appearances in the top flight, his nephew Alex would amass more than 3 times that total. The former Arsenal, Charlton and West Ham man currently holds the record for Premier League appearances by a Cameroonian, with 190. With 4 players each, Tottenham and Portsmouth have recruited the most Cameroon players during the Premier League era. Front of goal, Middlesbrough striker Joseph Desiree Job leads the way with 16 goals from 7 campaigns.
What a wonderful goal!
The only Cameroonian strikers to score hat-tricks in the Premier League is Samuel Eto'o and Soman Choi. The former Baggies man claimed his in a dramatic 3-3 draw against Newcastle back in 2011.
Absolutely brilliant!
Whilst the full-time African Player of the Year Eto'o bagged his during Chelsea's thrilling 3-1 victory over Manchester United in 2014.
Samuel Eto'o again on the cusp of half-time! Williams take, Cahill! Eto'o hat-trick!
To get this afternoon in
Fans remember is Eric Djemba. Billed as Roy Keane's successor at Manchester United, the midfielder never quite lived up to his billing.
I don't think too many of the United faithful are really convinced of Djemba.
When it comes to Premier League success, only 3 Cameroon players have ever lifted the Premier League title. The most recent being Joel Matip. The German-born defender got his hands on the trophy following Liverpool's triumphant 2019-20 campaign.
The champions of England again at last are Liverpool.
However, with 2 winners' medals each, former Premier League stars Lauren and Jeremy are arguably the most successful Cameroonian footballers to grace the top flight of the English game. Having already amassed a plethora of honours with Real Madrid, Jeremy was an established world star when he arrived at Chelsea back in 2003. That theme would continue as he helped kickstart the Roman Abramovich era at Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea is the name on the trophy that matters most.
And former Arsenal and Portsmouth defender Lauren was a key figure in the Gunners' legendary Invincibles team that conquered the Premier League over the 2003-04 season and would go on to taste FA Cup success on 4 occasions.
The Bundesliga is back.
Welcome back to the Bundesliga.
Bundesliga returns.
The Bundesliga is back.
He was cool, he was calm, he was composed.
Absolute screamer! Is there anybody better in the world than Thierry Henry? Oh, what a goal! Thierry Henry scores his first for Arsenal!
They're in possession with Henry.
Oh, what a goal! He caught everyone in the ground by surprise with this effort.
And there could be a break on here. Going it alone at the moment. And why not? There was just no stopping him.
And here he is!
century, the club have seen few talents such as his.
Norwich return to Arsenal, the stuff of schoolboy dreams. It just had to happen, didn't it? For anyone thinking of writing a screenplay about Henry's career, well, there's your happy ending right there.
The thing about football and football clubs like this, I'm telling you, without this group of people over here, you have nothing, eh? These guys have been absolutely magnificent. The pressure was on today. And what you have to remember, the most important thing in any football club anywhere in the world is the supporters. Together we are stronger. This belongs to you. This is our pitch.
National captain. And well played Smerton, he kept going, he might have lost it, but he didn't give it up.
In England, I loved playing football more than actually living there.
Welcome back to the King Fahd International Stadium in Riyadh, where the two teams coming out for the second half as we watch a replay of the opening goal. Romarino on 15 minutes put AlIttihad onside. And then the second goal assisted by Romarino, that delightful little chip onto the head of Abdul Razak Hamdallah, and frustration for the AlNassr captain. And that's where we stand, and really you have to say as well that AlNassr haven't offered too much in reply, which is probably why we're going to get a triple change here already. Garib is coming on in place of Sami Al-Naji. Did pick up a yellow card, Sami Al-Naji, but perhaps that's the reason why he is being replaced as well. Abdullah Madu in the back is another casualty at half-time. He's being replaced by Konan. Ghislaine Konan from the Ivory Coast. We'll get you up to date with that third change as soon as it becomes evident. Very difficult in that first half for AlNassr, not only defensively to try and get a handle on the attacking force that was streaming towards them, but also offensively they just couldn't really string anything together. But perhaps they'll come out with renewed vigour in this second half. Already they've lost the ball out, and this was the danger in the first half. AlIttihad could just almost counter-attack at will. Abdul Majid Al Saleem has also come on. Martinez going off, which is a little bit of a surprise, but he wasn't as effective as he has been, certainly up front. Talisca going down. And I wonder if the referee is going to have a word with him about simulation there. At first glance, didn't seem to be too much, or maybe there was a bit of contact and he had every right to go down if he felt something. Zakari Al-Hassawi wasn't much, but Nassr will take anything they can get at the moment. Ronaldo now, can he make the difference early on in this second half for AlNassr? Talisca trying to bear down on the ball, but it'll be a goal kick. And the AlNassr fans, you can hear them vocalising at the moment, as frustrated as the players are on the pitch. They want decisions going their way. I think Talisca might have a bit of a case there. Might have nicked off Coronado before he went over the byline, but as it is, it's a free kick, in fact, to Al-Ittihad. That nudge in the back of Coronado negated any conversations about whether it should be a goal kick or a corner. Turned over again by Al-Ittihad. No changes, perhaps unsurprisingly, from Nuno Espirito Santo for Ittihad so far. Ronaldo is making a dart into the box there. Unfortunately, the run wasn't seen. Trying to flash it across the face of goal. Ronaldo. This is a bit more positive from AlNassr, and that will please the fans as well. Tenacity to get the ball back. Talisca will chase it down, keep this pressure on for AlNassr. Do have to score the first, or the next goal rather. In comes the ball almost through to Ronaldo, but it was the Al-Ittihad skipper Hegazi who got his head to it first. Kibadi. Across it comes again. Groh manages to get a punch onto it that time. Deep there, coming back to help out. Ghislaine Conan moving further forward. He's really taken over from Martinez on this left-hand side to try and deliver more balls into the box. Here he is again, Conan. Might fall kindly to Gustavo. Garib into the box. Talisca trying to bury it in the back of the net. It might fall kindly for it. It came off the back heel there. I don't think you can quite believe it as well. Sulahim, and he wanted to aim it into the goal, obviously, but sort of just came off the back of his heels and away for a corner eventually. Better from AlNassr, much better start to the second half than how they played the majority of the first. In comes another delivery. Talisca goes up for that one. Al-Amri chasing it and conceding a throw. Again, the AlNassr fans show their disapproval of that decision. Tense, very tense. Long way to go, though. You know the importance of this next few minutes here. AlNassr have to score. They can't leave themselves exposed at the back as they did more than twice. That's another terrific run, of course. Ronaldo trying to feed it through to Romarino. This time the goalkeeper, Augustine Rossi, comes out to collect very sharply off his line. Ronaldo down the right-hand side, sends in the cross. There's nobody really there to attack it. Well, the early, half-time changes made by Rudy Garcia so far are returning some positive momentum for AlNassr. They turn it into real chances, and the goal. Ronaldo trying to get down the right-hand side. His cross will beat everyone, though. Tackle on Alaboud that time. Wonderful stuff. Again from Coronado, moving it on to Romarino. Ball's just a bit ahead of him. I think perhaps he wanted that ball played to him just a fraction earlier. That would have made the decision of the goalkeeper whether to come off his line a lot more awkward. Gustavo trying to hold the ball up, keep possession. It's quite bitty in midfield. Neither midfield line able to control possession at all. Tariq Hamed making a nuisance of himself there on Gustavo. Al-Ittihad again, all the way across to Romarino, has time to look up and pick out a pass, gets the return ball as well, headed away by Gustavo. In comes the shot, but that will roll harmlessly past the left-hand post of Augustine Rossi. Another change. Sultan Al-Ghanam this time making way. Bouchal onto the pitch. 4 changes within the restart. 1 left still in Rudy Garcia's pocket, but certainly can't be accused of not being decisive with a change of personnel on the pitch. Obviously very unhappy with the performance of that first half. The ball floated in towards Ronaldo. Does clash into Marcel Greur quite heavily there, but I think Ronaldo would blame momentum and gravity rather than anything else. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Despite these signs of life from AlNassr, Al-Ittihad holding firm so far. Still have their 2-goal advantage. Romarino and Hamdallah. The goals in the first half still the difference here. Ronaldo just feeling something slightly discomforting on the back of his left thigh. That will worry the fans and his head coach as well. See the difference in emotions. Stillness from the AlNassr fans and party time for the Ittihad supporters. Still, they've seen enough football matches. They know it isn't over until it's over. You do have one of the world's greatest ever players opposing your side. Neat interplay from the Ittihad midfielders. Breaks down eventually, but they do get it back again. This is what they need to do. They don't need to really progress forward as much as they instinctively like to, Al-Ittihad. They can just knock it around a little bit and ask AlNassr to come onto them and press, and those gaps at the back should appear again. Finds Romarino eventually after a bit of pinball. Abdullah Al-Amri now for AlNassr, looking ahead of him. Finds Talisca, lays it off Gustavo. Back to Talisca, Ronaldo, Talisca progressing slowly up the pitch. Now the ball comes in towards Sulahim, but he's not going to reach that one. More Rudy Garcia can do from the bench. He's got one change left in his pocket. Well, there has been a marked improvement in endeavour. End result still very much lacking. Need much better service in the box. Sulahim. Konan now into the 1-2 with Sulahim. Konan trying to get there before it goes out. A nudge in the back of frustration, but it's a goal kick. Slip as well from Al Shankiti to be in a mild bit of pain as he got up, but I think he's okay. The passion of football in Saudi Arabia. Got to see it writ large at the World Cup. But it's been many a decade and many a generation. It's been as passionate about the sport in this country as any country in the world. One of the reasons why that man is here. still yet to really influence tonight's match. Hamdallah scored the second goal on 43 minutes. A lovely cushioned header after a nice chip from Romarino, score of the first goal. There is Romarino now. Ball nicked off him by Sulaikim. Now perhaps they can have a bit of joy down the right-hand side. Talisca takes over. Talisca. Gustavo. Conan wants to go with his left foot, but scuffs that shot somewhat. A lot of talk about Ronaldo's influence off the pitch here. Of course, his experience and knowledge is invaluable to a club like this, but it does make it very clear to anyone who asks him. Rudy Garcia is very much the head coach, very much in charge and making all the decisions. Any suggestion that Ronaldo is pulling the strings behind the scenes is laughed off, really. Conan, AlNassr will be fully aware that time is not their friend. Can't worry about the second goal until they've got the first one. Ball falls kindly for Sulaikim, and I think that will be a free kick in an excellent position. Romarino guilty there of running into the back of the substitute. I dare say this is Cristiano Ronaldo territory. Is this the moment where the world superstar gets his first goal for his new club? His opposing captain organising his wall. Camera phones, of course they do. This will get you a few thousand watches if this goes in. The famous stance of the famous number 7. Ronaldo. Oof, went just over the top, over the crossbar, didn't dip enough. Marcelo Groh was covering it, I think. It's not his moment just yet. When will it be? 65 minutes gone here. This is, of course, the Saudi Super Cup semi-final. The final on Sunday against Al Fayha, who knocked out Al Hilal in the earlier semi-final this evening. One goal from Paulino just after 20 minutes. Was enough to kick the defending champions out of the competition. And at the moment, the two-time champions look like they might not be going through as well. Well, it's a good period, though, of pressure from AlNassr. Need to keep their concentration. Can't slip Ittihad for a second here. I do feel like it's going to be wave after wave of AlNassr attacks. In comes the corner. Flicked on, almost fell kindly for Talisca. Danger not over. I think it'll be another corner, it will. Nawaf winning that one. Wants to take it quickly. Nawaf Bouchal, the 4th substitute to come on. In comes the delivery. The flick on didn't quite work that time. danger of the breakaway. On again, Luis. But Bruno Enrique looked like he was going to run away with it, but they've got it back. Gustavo on the left-hand side. Can his left foot deliver something? Into Talisca! Back in this semi-final. They had to score the next goal, and they've got it. And it's talismanic Talisca again to the rescue. His 13th of the season. And it's the ball from Gustavo deflected on its way through, but Talisca watched it all the way, got a good left foot on it. And the Ittihad goalkeeper had no chance. Game on! Well, that goal has raised the roof and raised the temperature now. And now it's Ittihad's chance to respond. Here's Talisca again. There's his one goal that saw AlNassr win on Ronaldo's debut in the league on Sunday against ettifaq. And again, the Brazilian has scored for AlNassr and given them a lifeline in this semi-final. See at the bottom of your screen there, looks like the first change is now coming for Al-Ittihad. Abdelaziz Al-Bishi looks ready to make his way onto the pitch. Meanwhile, AlNassr have got their tails up. They want a second as quickly as they can. Conan. Well, what a difference a goal makes in terms of the confidence of AlNassr. Moving the ball around really nicely. The fans as well now fully behind their team. They believe they can get this second one. And they're going to get a chance from a free kick again. The change will happen first though. Al-Bishi. Rahman Al-Aboud. Well, predict this one if you can. 20 minutes to go. 2-1 to Al-Ittihad. But the momentum certainly with AlNassr. Talisca, he's going to have a long-range effort. The crowd willing it in from an AlNassr point of view. Ronaldo not taking this one. It's Garib and Talisca. The two options, three in the wall. Talisca left-footed. The less said about that one, the better. Just listen to that noise in the King Fahd International Stadium. Gustavo. Gustavo again into the penalty area. Oh, that fell kindly. Really kindly as well. He'll be furious. Didn't at least get that on target, Garib. do expect some slight delaying tactics from Al-Ittihad while the scoreline remains 2-1 on a knife edge here in Riyadh. Do you still have to be wary of that counter-attack, Al-Nassr? Al-Ittihad haven't really fired it into action in the second half, but there are two devastating counter-attacks in the first half, which has left them trailing. Talisca. Ghislaine Conan now. Ronaldo, 1-2 with Salahim, but now Garib, back to Conan. Garib getting into a bit of trouble, but Al-Nassr will keep the ball. In comes the delivery. It was aimed at Talisca again. Headed to temporary safety. Referee says play on. Ittihad defence could do with a bit of a break. They could do with their midfielders and forward line just holding the ball up down the other end of the pitch for a while. Just make some running, give us a breather at the back. It's pretty incessant pressure from Al-Nassr now. Wonderful run down the left-hand side. Almost got through to Hamdallah for his second of the night. Wow, if that had gone through, that would have made life extraordinarily difficult for Al-Nassr. And the Al-Ittihad fans could almost be booking their accommodation for the final on Sunday. As it is, it's still finely poised. Temperatures understandably rising over every minute decision. To keep possession, he does, but now Ittihad will get it back. Romarino. There's Romarino again now to this right-hand side. Captain Ahmed Hegazi sending it out left now. Ball taken over by Asawi, but lost out again. Talisca. And he put the afterburners on. Well, he's brought down by the ref. The ref is going to look at that straight away. Went to his pocket to get the yellow. Zakaria Al-Hawsawi took that one on the chin. Now he's got to be a bit careful. Conan just intercepting that, but it's been helped on by Romarino. Al-Bishi. His ball trying to find Hamdallah, but it was comfortably gathered by Augustine Rossi. May not be a moment of brilliance that settles this. It may be a mistake. Such is the atmosphere and the nerves that will undoubtedly be out there on the pitch into the last 15. Semi-final of the Saudi Super Cup. Al-Ittihad lead AlNassr by 2-1, but Talisca's reply for AlNassr just 10 minutes ago has certainly changed the complexion of the game. Al-Ittihad actually having their first decent spell of possession, and they'll get the throw as well. To me, like Ronaldo did keep it in. Ronaldo, Sulahim. Lays it off to Conan. Nice turn, keeps moving forwards. Pressure from AlNassr, gets the ball back as well. Luis Gustavo tries the shot, but it wasn't a particularly good one. I think in the end, the referee has seen a challenge on Ronaldo that is awarded a free kick for us. Al-Ittihad prepared to make another double change. Ronaldo still down. Fans contemplating the unthinkable now. They thought that the script was written. Cristiano Ronaldo would lead them to Saudi Super Cup glory in his first week on the pitch, but Romarino and co have other ideas. First substitute to come on. He's going to so Ronaldo looks to be the other one going off. Hasn't been as effective in the second half as he was in the first, Ronaldo, but I think you would say his work is done. Terrific crowds here. Great atmosphere. Amidala thinks he was unfairly struck in the face, but the referee has allowed play to continue. 9 minutes for AlNassr to at least get on level terms. Remember, if they do score the equaliser, then we won't be having extra time. We will go straight to a penalty shootout. They've got to get that equaliser before we can think about that situation. For Al-Ittihad, they just have to hang on. Also not let those gaps appear behind them again. Oh, this is a wonderful Al-Bishi all the way down to the touchline. Just wants to hold it up. Now that's a corner. Stopped it himself and then forced Kareem to take it over his own line. Good play. Excellent play from Al-Bishi, in fact. Just what the doctor ordered if you're an Al-Ittihad fan. Gives you 30 seconds or a minute to breathe out a little bit before the next inevitable wave of Al-Nassr pressure comes. Although, having said that, apart from the Talisca goal, I'd say there's been a lot of chances. Anyway, Ittihad send it in, and it's punched away by Augustine Rossi. The low knee from Boca Juniors in the Al-Nassr goal, and he's had to pick the ball out of his own net twice on his debut. Making a nuisance of himself. Now Al-Nassr can get the ball down the other end, but it's just gone out of play. It's rugby tactics there, really. Oh, and the ball bounces all the way through to Romarinho. He's got his back to goal. Al-Bishi, will he have a shot? They're lining up to have a go. Straight at the goalkeeper. Well, they've got away with one there. That was Mohamed El Shankiti eventually who had the strike on goal. Fortunately for Rossi, it struck really well, but it was straight at him. Ahmed Hegazi clearing away, only as far as Luis Gustavo. Keeping the ball well. 84 minutes on the clock now. Sulahim to Ghislaine Colan. Moves it on nicely to Garib. Can he cross in? He can't, but he's won the corner. Where captains like Ahmed Hegazi really earn their money. Got to keep his team organised. Conan all the way back to the halfway line to pick up the ball for Al-Nassr. Keep that pressure on. Still no real deliveries, and that one's going to clear over everybody as well. Talisca's gone down. Collision with Romarinho. Just felt his shoulder there. You can see clutches his left shoulder. That'll be a worry for Rudy Garcia, even if the chance of reaching the cup final is beyond them. They are, of course, at the top of the Saudi Pro League table. Just 2 points separating these two teams, in fact. Al Hilal are just in between, so in terms of the league season, there's nothing cut and dried at all about that either. They're starting to believe now, the Al-Ittihad fans. Will they be into the Saudi Super Cup final? They have reached the final before, in 2018, beaten 2-1 by Al Hilal, and also in 2013, the first year. Again, they were beaten by Al Fateh at that point, 3-2 after extra time, as Jalaluddin Musharripov now comes into the fray. The final change for Rudy Garcia. Abdullah Al-Kaybali is the player sacrificed. to allow the man from Uzbekistan to come onto the pitch. Hasn't got much time to influence things. 3 minutes of normal time to go. We had 6 minutes added on to the end of the first half, and may well be a similar figure this time. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. Unable to keep that one from going out, wasting more precious seconds where they need the ball down the other end. Al-Ittihad though will just try and keep it away. Ronaldo chasing after shadows. The momentum after Talisca's one goal in reply for AlNassr on the 67th minute has waned slightly. Enrique feeding the ball through to Kamara, and Adin is on his own. Was setting himself up to score what would have been the winner, but Luis Gustavo just nicked it away from his feet. The ball still with Al-Ettifaq now. It'll go all the way through to Rossi. Tries to send it early towards Ronaldo. Top, Romarinho. Nudge in the back, and Ali Lajami will be penalised for that. And this is not what AlNassr want at all. Can't be giving away cheap fouls like that, allowing Al-Ittihad to wind the clock down. And here is that chance just before. Just was lining up to get his right boot around it. And Luis Gustavo just nicked it away from him. 9 minutes to be added on. Well, you can imagine the reactions of both sets of supporters to that news. One side was very positive, the other less so. Just to get AlNassr on their way again, just leading to misplaced passes, and they just need to be more accurate. Ronaldo and Koa just waiting for the right pass up front. Gustavo. Now perhaps the pass will come. Ronaldo. Oh, he's brought down, and that will be, I'd imagine, a yellow card. Shamrani takes it. Takes the card rather. I think he knew what he was doing. And Ronaldo is screaming away like that. It is desperate measures to stop him. Good opportunity for AlNassr. Can they get this equalising goal now? Talisca is over it. In it comes! Oof, when it hits the top netting. AlNassr claiming it took a deflection, and it did, out of the wall. And it will be a corner. Masharipov goes over to take it quickly. Talisca, can he send the ball in? It's headed away. And they're prodding and prodding AlNassr. Ball falls kindly for Gustavo, goes for the bicycle kick. Al-Sulaim dispossessed. Masharipov keeps the game flowing for AlNassr. And now the counter-attack is on again. And this is the danger. Oh, and it's going through, and this could be it decided, and it is! And again from AlNassr, almost scoring. Al-Ittihad have got down the other end, and Mohamed Al-Shankiti has sent them into the final. Saudi Arabian club football looks almost certain to be ending in defeat now. They were piling on the pressure up front, but again, as they did in the first half, they left themselves exposed at the back. Romarino brings the ball up, waits for the support. Mohamed Al-Shankiti is the support. And buries it in the back of the goal. Goalkeeper got a hand to it, but not strong enough. It would take something quite extraordinary now for this not to be a couple of minutes away from Al-Ittihad making their way into Sunday's final, where they would face Al-Fayha, who beat Al-Hilal earlier on this evening 1-0. Ronaldo's conjured up some magic in the past, but I think even his extraordinary powers can't extend to 2 goals in 4 minutes tonight. Given away again. Full credit to Nuno Espirito Santo, of course. Hugely experienced Al-Ittihad manager. He knew exactly what he was doing as he set his team up. The counter-attack was there for the taking. Marino won't be getting his second of the night. He was offside. And all 3 goals for Al-Ittihad have come from allowing Al-Nassr to press forward, and then on the counter-attack they have punished them. That was his last action. He's going to come off, replaced by Omar Hossawi. A little more than a cameo now for Hossawi. 2.5 minutes. Surely, even with the talent on display for Al-Nassr, it's too much to ask now. Masharipov, though, not giving up. The Al-Nassr fans not giving up. Everyone forward, clock ticking. Ronaldo. In comes the long throw. It won't even reach an AlNassr head. There, he's been excellent tonight. One of many standout performers for Al-Ittihad. Conan, he's going backwards. And again, look how exposed they are at the back, and it's almost easy for Al-Ittihad to pick them off. And they're storming forwards again. Bishi that time, who found himself in acres of space on the right-hand side, but the ball just didn't come to him in time. Well, the former Tottenham, Wolves, Porto and Valencia boss has a Saudi Super Cup final to plan for on Sunday, and the AlNassr fans, it's only a short half-hour drive back to Mosul Park. It looks like a lot of them have decided to get a head start. They've seen enough. Entertaining cup final for the neutral. Thrilling if you're an Al-Ittihad fan. Upsetting if you're an AlNassr fan. Ronaldo chasing down the last dregs of the game. 10 seconds until the Al-Ittihad fans can really celebrate. Conan, that's it, that's 99 now. Is there one last opportunity? No, there isn't. There will be time for the corner. Comes the corner. Oh, well, they don't want to make it worse for themselves. AlNassr. Is there one last chance, perhaps? Dutch referee still not prepared to blow that final whistle. Talisca tries to head it into the path of Ronaldo. Conan. 1 minute to play, says the referee. Oh, that's a real waste, and I think that sums up AlNassr's night. There was that goal from Talisca, but apart from that, I still can't really think of a string of opportunities. Ronaldo did have a header, which he fires straight at the goalkeeper. You have to say, Al-Ittihad have thoroughly deserved this semi-final win and their crack at finally lifting the Super Cup trophy. And there is the final whistle. It's all over here in Riyadh. Ronaldo tastes defeat for the first time as an AlNassr player, but Nuno will get his shots at the cup final. Romerino and Hamdallah scoring in the first half for Al-Ittihad. Nerves were starting to shred after Talisca pulled one back for AlNassr on 67 minutes, but Khaled Al-Shankiti made the result safe on 94 minutes. Al-Ittihad are through to the Saudi Super Cup final on Sunday. A great occasion, but they don't have much time to enjoy it. They will face Al Fayha on Sunday night. Ronaldo will have to keep waiting for his first goal.